It's Christmas time. This small business is in danger. There's lots of awkward heterosexuality, and I'm here to review them.
Welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas movie reviews. Today I'll be reviewing Christmas with a View. Christmas with a View stars Kaitlyn Leeb and Scott Cavalhiero. Kaitlyn Leeb plays Clara, and Clara is a restaurant manager in Thunder Valley, the name of a mountain town which sounds like two terrible TV shows, Thunder Alley, Ed Asner's sitcom, and Thunder in Paradise, Hulk Hogan's awful action show. Nevertheless, this restaurant operates in Thunder Valley, and it seems to be doing well for itself. At the beginning of the movie, Clara, as manager, comes to the restaurant, and all her staff is surrounding the TV, watching a cooking reality show filmed entirely on a green screen. Either way, the winner, as it turns out, of that reality show is Chef Shane, played by Scott Cavalhiero. And initially I thought, well, if all the staff is watching it, Chef Shane is who they actually works there and is who they're cheering for. No, they're just a weird staff that watches a reality TV show all together. Either way, no surprise that a few minutes later we find out that the new chef at the restaurant, which we had no idea was even a vacancy, is going to be Chef Shane. And Clara and her friend, also a server there, Bonnie, encounter Chef Shane. Bonnie particularly is quite insane over Chef Shane. He was marketed in the reality show as being an available bachelor, quite the little playboy apparently, and Bonnie is all down for that if possible. So it seems. Nevertheless, Clara and Chef Shane begin to work together as manager and chef, and some sparks seem to be beginning to fly, some chemistry there. You'd think Bonnie would be all over Chef Shane, but then out of nowhere she says, "I have a boyfriend. He's a city planner." What a tease and a lunatic, but what we often seem to find out of our Christmas movie friends, somebody's going to be really annoying, and in this movie, it's Bonnie. Interestingly enough, I don't think this is a spoiler, but about 30 minutes into the movie, on a date, Clara and Chef Shane kiss. Where is this going? There's still an hour left in the movie, and that might be the movie's only downfall, is that its conflicts, normal and need in a Christmas movie, take some time to develop and aren't necessarily particularly huge conflicts. Later, we discover that Chef Shane is staying at a hotel. It wasn't really clear from the first conversation he was having with the hotel owners, but he speaks to this couple, and the husband is played by Patrick Duffy from Dallas and Step by Step. His name is Frank, so that way we can really get that nostalgic hook, remembering that Patrick Duffy played a Frank on Step by Step. His character constantly can't remember names. It's supposed to be funny, but not really. Either way, this couple who owns the hotel conveys to Chef Shane that Clara, they never had kids, she's kind of like a daughter to them. Which is weird because we never see Clara really interact with them at all. They have no sense of the restaurant she works at, and this becomes a common theme too. Later on, Bonnie brings her boyfriend to the restaurant and says, "Hey, this is where I work." So, as successful as this restaurant seems to be in an extremely small mountain community, the rest of the mountain community and the people closest to them do not interact at all with that restaurant. It's very bizarre. Either way, the crux of the conflict comes from the fact that the owner, Hugh Peters, who's created some sexual tension throughout the movie with Clara, is going to be business partners with her. And they're looking to expand within Thunder Valley, and that involves Clara convincing Patrick Duffy and his wife, whose names I forgot, so I'm just going to refer to them as Patrick Duffy and his wife. Well, Frank and his wife, whatever her name was. Trying to convince those hotel owners to sell their property in order to then have Clara operate the hotel, expand that stuff within Thunder Valley. But is that really what Hugh Peters is up to? So, that's the real conflict there, which comes 45 minutes into the movie, figuring out Hugh Peters' motives while also figuring out if Chef Shane and Clara will fall in love. The big-time guest star appearances are Patrick Duffy, as well as Vivica A. Fox, who plays Clara's mother. It's wonderful always to see Vivica A. Fox, and she does a number of these Christmas movies. Of course, the difference is she has had a significant amount of plastic surgery since you may have last seen Vivica A. Fox, and that's her choice. It's fantastic, but frankly, she is a stunning woman. Before that, she didn't need to do that. She would have aged gracefully, but Hollywood is insane. So, on a scale of a partridge in a pear tree to 12 drummers drumming, I give Christmas with a View 10 Lords a-Leaping. It was really good in this Christmas genre. Hit on a lot of things that I enjoy. I had a good laughs at some of the absurdity of it. Really beautiful backdrop of Thunder Valley. Good chemistry between the leads, which is unbelievable. And again, great guest appearances. It just worked for what this genre is, so I enjoyed it, and I think it's worth checking out. Christmas with a View was released in 2018. It's currently available on Netflix. Well, join me tomorrow for day 4, where I will be reviewing... I needed to remember what the hell I'm reviewing. I'll be reviewing Christmas Wedding Planner.